Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for April 1st. Let's jump right into these charts and see what happened in the markets today. First up, we got our June live cattle on the board. Another nice, easy day of upside here for the bulls in this cattle market. Prices continuing to climb here. This June live contract putting in a new all-time high up there at 244.80 today. Just nice, easy coast higher here for the bulls at the moment since last week's breakout above this 236.5 level, officially reversing this trend back into the upside. Nice easy move right back to all-time highs here for these June live cattle. We should see this nice smooth sailing to the upside continue here throughout the remainder of the week. Next up, we got our May feeders on the board. Another day of upside here in the feeder market as well. Prices chewing up into this overhead gap here a little bit, rallying up there, briefly poking above 370 on the day. Nice close above that prior day high here. Bulls just keep on rallying here since last week's rally, like that live cattle market as well. This uptrend's back on track. Got good strength here from these bulls. We expect to see them keep on pushing higher here throughout the rest of the week. Next up, we got our May corn futures on the board. Another wide range day here. This market taking out that prior day low, briefly undercutting the 50-day average before closing up there just above it. We can just continue to see some wide daily ranges here, more choppy action. At the moment, it's looking like this corn market's going to start carving out a new range here between 450 and 470. So if these bulls continue to defend these major averages and these range lows here between 445 and 450, we should try and get this market to rally back up here towards 470. A lot of resistance still up here that we'll have to wait and see if this market, how it's going to handle it once we get back up there. But at the moment, looking like we're just going to see some more wide choppy action here in this corn market. Today's action in the crude market did see a little bit of downside, pulling back here into the 90s, even though tonight so far we've already seen this market rally back above 103 here so far in the evening session. A little bit of downside here, though, just poking back into last week's range. Good rally here throughout the last 3 days of last week, so just pulling back, finding a little bit of demand here, and so far getting a bid. So we should see this market continue to chop up in some wide ranges here. Look for this thing to stay contained to this March 9th range between 120 and about $80. Pretty wide range here, but we should see this market just continue to digest this volatility and be at the mercy of the news here. So look for this thing to keep on swinging back and forth in some wide ranges. Equity markets continuing with the upside today. However, the S&P running into a little bit of resistance up there at that 20-day average. The NASDAQ also briefly poking into these prior range lows. So this prior support that we had been in over the last 6 months here is now acting as resistance. 20-day average getting a little bit of a pushback here. And obviously here in the evening session, we're already down nearly 1% on the NASDAQ and down nearly 0.75% on the others. This market running into some resistance after a bit of an oversold bounce here. This market rallying in the last couple of days across each of these indexes. Just heading straight back into resistance, though. We got this declining 20-day moving average. This market still isn't out of the woods yet, no matter what they say about the news in Iran or the war or whatever's going on. This market is still in a pretty tricky place, so don't expect this thing to rally back out of here just on good war news. In the meantime, we should see this market continue to correct. A lot of these mega cap names running into some resistance today and starting to lose some ground once again after a brief rally off of some of these oversold levels. So we expect to see another wave of selling pressure come in here in the days to come. So stay defensive. Look for this market to start to slip once again here as we head into the weekend. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.